Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping safe in these difficult times at the moment. I guess many of you are stuck at home like I am and trying to make the most of that time and using it usefully. So I thought I would take this opportunity to do a quick video update of the Adler Model 32, which I promised in my previous video when I was in the process of restoring it. So I've finally got time to sit down and just do a quick run through it on the machine. And as you can see, it's a lovely old machine, which crazily I bought for €1 at a flea market. And a couple of old boys in a church flea market really did a number on me and tried to persuade me to take it home with them, even though I looked at it and it was not working, and I really didn't intend to buy it, especially as I was on a little motorbike at the time, and I had to try and carry it home, which was luckily I've got a rack and there's some bungees always on my bike, so I managed to get it home after rattling down the roads. But it's a rather beautiful machine and actually probably one of my favourites now, and I'm so pleased I managed to fix it because it really deserves it. It was built in 1939 in Nuremburg in Germany. Adler is German for eagle. You can see it just below the paperwork here. Adler there, the decal's really still nice in good condition. And this Gropius eagle here was designed by Mr. Herr Gropius, who was an architect in Germany. And I think, was he German or Austrian? I can't remember. But he was very famous for his designs. And this eagle has some history behind it. So if you're interested, it's worth Googling Gropius and find out a little bit more about his designs. But you can see it's a proper old machine with these beautiful keys. I like the slightly wonky eye here, but I'm not going to twist this key and try to correct it because I don't want to damage it really. So, but amazingly, that keyboard is in incredible condition, really. I love the old Scharfes S here then. And of course it's got this quartz keyboard, which is a German style. I think you got the old Marx sign there for the money at the time. And all the O, A and U have umlauts on them. So it's in absolutely, amazing condition. But when I bought it, the drawband wasn't working, and I think I made a little video to show you how I'd fixed it. And I fixed it by, just sort of MacGyvering or whatever you call it. Is that going to focus? No, it doesn't want to focus on that. There we go. I used a blind rivet in there and created a kind of hook system to attach the drawband to it, which essentially I used is some black cord, very strong cord. You can see on the back, I've had to use some kind of modern bolts on the back because these screws, oh my god, I mashed up one or two of them. It was so difficult undoing them to get to the mechanics. So one day I shall keep looking out for this kind of rounded top screw or bolts, but in the meantime, these are old. I think they're off computer casings, but they fit the diameter perfectly. So yeah, I hope I can replace that one day. We've got some old repair stickers here. Wait, focus, come on. Underneath that one from Peter Haydn, there's a guy called Egon Velin. And he seems I've got a few machines that have got his stickers on. He sold machines and repaired them in Gumpendorfer Strasse in Vienna, and he ran for quite a long time. I mean, he had a business before the war selling typewriters and things, and after the war, of course, everything was devastated here in Austria, and he actually took his wife's fur coat down to Karlsplatz, to a park there. Sold it and used the money after the war to set up his business again, which he successfully kept going, I think, possibly into the 80s, early 80s. So that's quite an incredible story there. So it's nice to see the provenance of the machine with the people that worked on and looked after it. It's Model 32 decal down there. And I thought I'd just show you the type on it. I've typed a little bit here, a little bit of the history. Model 32 Adler Schreibmaschine, serial number, built in 1939, Nuremburg, Germany. And it has, I think, a pretty standard pica, as it's called, font style. But it's got this wonderful sound, and I'll try and demonstrate it while I'm typing the keys here. What can I type? It's got a lovely clicky sound to it, and you can see it is indeed a wonderful typewriter. Whoops, I've got it on this rotating thing at the moment, which is a bit rubbish, but the type style, I was so lucky because when I fixed it, the keys, the alignment of the keys is really great, and there's no problems there. That whole segment area down here has been cleaned. I've got a new air compressor, which is awesome, which I used to blow and blast all the dirt out, and cleaned it with naphtha, some alcohol, and I used Bren Spiritus on the slugs, as they're called. That's these bits here where the typeface is. Will it focus? Come on, focus, focus, focus. They're a bit mucky because now I've been typing using it. I just want, oh, that's a little bit better there, you can see. I'd love to have a machine with a script font, but I haven't found one yet. But, you know, what a beautiful machine. Let's see what else I can show you on here. Everything works mechanically on it. I'll just remove the paper. Sorry, doing this one-handed, which is really naff. But just to show you the layout. This is the only machine I've got that is, well, actually, no, I lied. It's the second machine I've got where it's really simple to take the platen out. And it's just a case of undoing the knobs at the end of each end of the platen. Gosh, that focus is rubbish. And then by moving this lever here to the right connection, right section, you just literally lift out the platen, which is rock hard. And, you know, one day maybe I might be able to afford to get that recovered. And I'm looking into a particular company in Vienna that makes rollers for machinery and things, so I might approach them when this is all over and I've got time. But I'm quite lucky because the paper bale rollers are still round. They haven't been flattened by age, so they work rather nicely. I love the paper supports at the back, which tuck down. A nice margin setting here for the margins. We've got the carriage release keys, which is this one here, so you can slide it along. It's got a really nice bell to it. You can hear the bell there. Another great aspect of this machine is it's got a carriage lock, so you can activate that, and hopefully if I go forward, maybe I've gone too far to lock it. Yeah, see, it's locked now, so if you're travelling or it's in the case, it doesn't get, the carriage doesn't get damaged, and then all you've got to do is just simply flick that back. What else have we got on here? The ribbon, it's just black machine, although I've got a black ribbon in here, although you can notice down here it does have the potential to have red. That's the stencil setting there, and then black on there. So I don't have a spare red and black one, but I will change it out once I do get one, because it's nice to be able to use both those features on the machine. But I hope you can see that it's a really, really wonderful machine. It didn't take me much to really clean it, fix the drawband, which thankfully there's awesome videos online that helps you with that. And that's the brought back to life, resurrected Adler Model 32, just before the war when they stopped producing this one. The machine was then, the company was then, did not go into production for typewriters during the war. So I hope you find that interesting. Sorry about the wonky, shaky video. It's a bit rubbish, but for any of you who are interested in old machines, and if you're a tinkerer like me and you come across one, absolutely recommend, you know, diving in there and having a go at restoring one. It is tricky. It's not easy, and I've learned a lot from the Facebook page for antique typewriter collectors, and there's an antique typewriter maintenance group as well, and they've been super, super friendly and helpful. So, you know, if you like fixing things, some things might be a bit beyond you, and I didn't think I'd be able to get this going, but I learned a lot just by learning how to fit that drawband. And I've just recently fixed a Hermes baby, which I'm so chuffed with, because it was wrecked. You know, somebody actually took a screwdriver to a segment and ruined it. But I've managed to get it typing again, and it's really, really satisfying. So if you like these old bits of fantastic machinery, have a go. And in the meantime, bleibt gesund, as they say here in Austria. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you all manage to get out there in the fresh air and enjoy the summer. I hope we can. But good luck to you all, and that's it for now. Cheerio.